the podcast industry took a big step last week where Spotify acquired Gimlet Media and Anchor, two of the biggest startups in the podcast industry. Spotify bought them both. I think Gimlet was like 230 million, and then Anchor was undisclosed price.
Lo and behold, we model some of our own business model off of Gimlet. And we host our podcast on Anchor.
So how close are we?
Therefore, we are Spotify.
Yeah. Well, by association, but
no, by definition.
Good point. Yeah. My question was how soon until we get acquired by Spotify?
That I was on the same trail as you, and I'm thinking 2-3 weeks.
Yeah. Once this TJ Lavin podcast drops, or I guess it already dropped at this point, but
no, once this back end show drops, they're gonna say, ditch what you guys have been doing. We want more of this because you guys really have great structure. Like when you guys speak on the back end show, you guys are
flawless.
Like there's a lot that I can learn when you guys talk about the back end show.
Yeah.
Talk on the back end
Not
show.
to mention how like organized your studio is. There's like no cords around. There's a perfect balance of space in the back. This great painting. You guys have floral chairs.
Sam, if you're let's actually, you are Spotify right now.
Yeah.
Can you challenge be Spotify, like you're gonna acquire us?
Ask us a few questions.
Ask us like why we deserve to be on Spotify.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually a totally different question. I was gonna ask like besides like your microphones and like your little audio area, like how much do you like for undisclosed amount? How much do you think Spotify would pay for you guys, or how much do you think
to buy us out?
Yeah, how much?
And would we be like acquired to run a podcast on their platform, or are we just done?
Here,
like they just buy us out so we never get to play again?
Here, here, hold on. I got an idea. I'll pretend to be Spotify for a second.
Okay.
I'll buy you guys for $20 and a lifetime supply of LaCroix.
Ooh, $20.
$20 and a lifetime supply of LaCroix.
So we have to split the 20, or do I get 15?
You have to split the 20.
Lifetime
supply,
dude. All right, Andrew.
Every flavor of LaCroix?
You know what? Here, I'll do this. You get $100 in a lifetime supply. LaCroix.
Okay.
And
So is it only
once a month you get a BOGO from Chipotle.
Okay. And then do we get to keep running the podcast, or what's our role?
Yeah, you guys will still have the podcast. But
Okay.
Spotify's gonna tell you exactly what you have to say every week and who you have to interview.
But we get a
And-
lifetime of Pamplemousse LaCroix.
And we have to go back to
Yeah.
we have to go back to the old. Actually, another thing, we have to go back to the old studio setup. They want your chairs. They're gonna take the chairs. Yeah.
Ooh, the floral chairs. I'm out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I fight for these
Yeah.
chairs. I would maybe if you gave me like LaCroix, like one box a week, and no money,
Yeah.
and we get to keep the chairs.
Yeah. See, Andrew's right. I'm on a non-negotiable standpoint right now
No,
where
I'm negotiating.
there will be nowhere in our contract with Spotify that says that these floral chairs will be abandoned. And I think I would even fight to the point where we would be able to be the feng shui designers. I would actually want that in our title.
What if Spotify acquired us to run their podcast department, but we can't record a podcast ever again?
Oh, that's okay, but
How about that one?
I like that more for the opportunity of the fact that, like, if you and I were to run our own podcast app and, like, know exactly how to distribute
Yeah, but we can't record any content on there.
God damn it. Then, I don't know, dude. I don't want to spill the beans now. Because it's like, shit, I would totally do that. But at the
Ooh,
same,
you would.
I want the opportunity to do that, but I also, like, want to speak on the mic a little bit more than that. So,
You could release your podcast, but it has to be on Castbox.
sure.
That's the only one you get.
I'll buy out Castbox. Buy them out. Buy them out. They're mine.
All right, let's trap the buck.
So that was what I learned. So what did you guys think about that? Like, that's honestly, realistically, that's huge for podcasting because 90% of our downloads come from Apple Podcasts, and Apple Podcast app. I mean, I know all of you guys are listening on it right now. It's thanks.
It's atrocious.
Thanks.
I wish we could have a drop-down menu for each one of our shows. Like, how easy would that be to create on the platform so they don't have to scroll mindlessly to find one of our podcasts?
Hey, Netflix has
Exactly.
28,000 seasons of The Office, and everyone watches every single episode, and they organize it in the right way. And they suggest shows to you. If you like The Office, you'll like Bob's Burgers.